We know this afternoon is a big day for the people of Cochrane. And not only for the people of Cochrane, but also for the people who live in the Deye Ceten area. You know, this day is a new road. And I always tell people that's just the beginning of a new road in Cochrane. We want to say to you this afternoon, that the people of Deye Ceten have been suffering for a long while, for many years, because of road problems. You know, sometimes when the rubbish truck would come to Cochrane, they would not be able to pass through this road because of the condition. The people of the Deye Ceten area would bring all their garbage and all the other stuff on the west side on the main road. But today we want to thank the government of Dominica. We want to thank the Prime Minister. We want to thank our parent, the Honorable Dr. McIntyre, and we also want to thank the Ministry of Communication and Works for providing a wonderful check of $146,000 to provide the new road to the people of the Deye Ceten area. We want to say thank you very much. And I can say that people of Cochrane will appreciate this road. Every one of us is going to appreciate this road. I know right now, when the rubbish truck comes to Cochrane, they will not be having a problem to go to the Deye Ceten area. They will be able to go freely. Even when the ambulance comes, I can remember the ambulance had to come to Deye Ceten, and it could not have gone through. But I want to say today, the ambulance can drive through easily on a smooth and wonderful made road. I want to say thank you to the Village Improvement Committee, who have worked hard with me as the chairman of the committee to make sure this road come a reality. I also want to thank the contractors. Sometimes we had our misunderstanding, but at the end of the day, we came together, we worked together to make sure we achieve this wonderful build road. So I want to thank the contractors for that. I want to thank the people of Cochrane who be patient, especially those people who were living inside there to park the vehicle on the outside to make sure this road come a reality. I want to thank you this afternoon. And I also want to thank our parent. I can tell you, this man has a heart for Deye Ceten. He always used to be talking about the Deye Ceten Road. He always used to say, Pipes, I would like to see this road in good condition. And today it has come to a reality. So we want to thank him for that. And I want to say to the people who live in that area, as far as you could see these wonderful flowers at the side of the road, we want you to maintain this road. It's wonderful. It's nice. So the people who live in the Deye Ceten area, you can keep your areas tidy. You can plant your flowers. As far as you can see, right, it's looking good. So we want you to continue the good works that you are doing. We want to thank the NDP program for doing this wonderful job, planting the flowers this afternoon. I want you to put your hands together for them this afternoon. And I want to say to you, people of Cochrane, as the chairman of the Village Improvement Committee, that's just the new beginning. There's plenty more to come. There's plenty more to come. I want to say to you this afternoon, there's plenty more to come. I believe, and I always tell people, now is Cochrane time. Yes. Now is Cochrane time. Again, I want to thank GIS for this wonderful job you are doing this afternoon. I want to say, we welcome you, the people of Cochrane. It's a good day for you. So thank you for coming this afternoon, and God bless you.
So today, on behalf of the Ministry of Commerce, Enterprise and Small Business Development, I will be presenting a check in the amount of $250,000 to the parliamentary representative, which will go towards small business assistance in the community. Now, not everyone here this afternoon or who applied will be receiving a check today. But rest assured, you will not be overlooked. We will continue to assess and evaluate your application and provide assistance to you in the new financial year. The Small Business Assistance Program is an ongoing program, so have no fear. To the small business owners who will be receiving funds this afternoon, please take note that our goal at the ministry is to ensure that your business exists and not fail. The funds that will be given to you is not free money. We must hold you accountable after you receive these funds. But the staff of the ministry will do its part and will follow up with you and monitor your progress over the next few weeks and months. Please utilize the grant funding given to you for improving and expanding your business. Ensure that you register your business, ensure that you keep proper records, and register your business name with the Registry of Companies. Some of you may have already attended our small business training workshop. Therefore, you should be well equipped with the knowledge on how to effectively and successfully run your small business. For those who have not participated in these trainings, we hope to continue with these trainings in the new financial year. And so you should take advantage of this opportunity. In closing, on behalf of the Ministry of Commerce, Enterprise and Small Business Development, I want to wish every one of you here success in your business. Feel free to visit our office for technical assistance and advice. We are located on the 3rd floor of the ministry. Okay, thank you.
The people of Cochrane, we want to take this opportunity to thank the government of Dominica, the Prime Minister, and also the Honorable Dr. McIntyre, who is our parrot. We want to thank the Ministry of Commerce for this wonderful check they have given us for the small business in Cochrane. And I want to say to the people of Cochrane, this is not a joke. You're dealing with money. This is serious business. We want you to use these monies wisely. It's not because they give you money and you just go rozo and just decide to buy stuff. This is to help you in your small business, because in the future, they will be following up on you. So I want to encourage you, the people of Cochrane, be wise and use this money wisely. I mean, it's a start. I'm going to thank the government for this wonderful check that they are giving us. We want to say God will continue to bless you, the government of Dominica, for what you are doing to the people of Cochrane. God bless you and thank you very much.
And I'm here for 2 reasons today. The first reason is our Deye Ceten Road, which we're going to have a little ribbon cutting today, which is, I must say, a very, very impressive road. And when you look at the contractors who worked on this road, along with the workers from Cochrane, coupled with the NEP staff and the beautification that has started, I think we have a great road here. We saw and we heard from the president of the Village Improvement Committee the hard times of the past, your garbage collection, difficulties, the ambulance to come check us sometimes when we have a little ailments and we don't have our own transport. But right now we have created a serious highway here. Yeah. As a matter of fact, when I saw the road in construction and the end product, to be honest with you, I'm shocked. But I'm shocked not out of dissatisfaction. I'm shocked out of satisfaction. And it really, when I got here, I said, wow, that's a serious transformation of Deye Ceten. Because, you know, I remember Deye Ceten in the days when I first got into politics. I used to visit Massam up there. And it's of blessed memory, of course. And Massam has left us without seeing that road. And just like I like to say sometimes, if my mother were to come to, and my father were to come to Fokane and see the changes in Fokane from climate change, they would be shocked what we did in Cabanis and what continues to happen. But I'm very happy that at least it's built, she's gone. But the rest of us living in Deye Ceten. And what we have done here, we have actually increased on the value of your land in Cochrane by placing a road like that here. So I think you're very fortunate, the folks of Deye Ceten. And this is not the first one and the last one at all. This is just the beginning of what we're going to do for Cochrane. As I've said to you, I was always serious about Cochrane. Took a little while, yes. Some of you took us for granted, I'll say that. But let me send some advice out there. There are not many trains, boats, planes leaving the station these days. Every country is for themselves right now. There's not much you can get out of countries. And we have to chart our development path for Dominica. And I think we have done a good job. And I think with your help, we will continue to do that job as long as you want us there. Okay? And I'm saying let us form that partnership and build that partnership so we can get more of these things in Cochrane. Because Cochrane has been there for a while, a very, very long time. No government before has seen it fit to put a road lot in Cochrane. This government, your pal rep, I came and I decided I'm going to start from the front. And we're going to build this road, and we have a positive road here right now with our drains. Because I mean, we know Deye Ceten, a lot of water and ravines. But what we have here is very serious today. Now, you may ask the question, what is it about our road? I'm sure every time you drive the road sometime, you see the surveyors working, right? Right. And we are not forgetting you. We continue to work on that road, and we will build our road. We will build our road, and don't worry about that. And you will get your road before the next election, and long before it too. In this year's budget, you should be hearing a little more about what our plans for this year with the main road. But today we're here on Deye Ceten, and I want to say I'm very happy to be here. I have a few other points I want to touch on. The NEP will continue in Cochrane. There are a few of you here who may still want to be on the NEP. I would recommend, let us get our names together through the VIC, the chairman and the staff, and let's get them to me, let's get our folks on to the NEP. The NEP components don't have to do with beautification. I'm happy that we have the NEP here to be working on this road, because a road of that nature would definitely require some beautification, and I'm seeing it already. I'm sure the cameras have caught what's happening behind us here. So the NEP will continue. But let us not take the NEP for granted. Don't take it for granted at all. Sometimes people, we take things for granted. What I mean by that is, we figure, okay, the government is there, the government will always provide. But think of it, it is this government that started the NEP. It is this government that started the small business program. Over the years, we have benefited from the NEP, we have benefited from the small business program. But don't think that with a change of a government, by just an X, that this will continue. God forbid, this government will not change. So, unless you decide on that. But do not take things for granted. Do not worry about the folks who come and promise all sorts of pie in the sky type programs. Unless you want to go down to Salisbury and burn roads and go by the Parliament building and throw stones, that's your future, well, that's your business. But our government, Dominica Labour Party, that's not our business. We're not interested in that. We're interested in building the roads, developing the people, providing you with small business, getting the jobs through NEP, and taking care of your health, all your pension programs, those of us over 80, and continue to work with you. Do not take these things for granted. Do not. Background, that's a little bit of the Agouti, the wildlife enjoying your new road there. All right. Okay. Now, when we came here in the last town hall meeting, as you know, we promised you some things. And one of the things, we were able to hand you a check for this road. And in a matter of a flash, the road was constructed. I must commend the VIC for that. I must. As a matter of fact, the Cochrane Village Improvement Committee has placed the rest of the Rosa Valley under serious, tremendous pressure. That's right. Tremendous pressure. Mount Prosper is under pressure. Trafalgar is under pressure. Shufford is under pressure. Loda trying to catch up, I must admit, but they move in. But Cochrane, maybe you're a little ahead of the race anyway. But that's good. I'm happy that we have this road here, and we will continue to work with you for sure and really develop Cochrane and take Cochrane to that next level. I don't want Cochrane to be in dirt roads and that. Let's raise the value so we can get into our homes, from the concrete road to our homes, so we're not dirty in our homes, man, and we have lovely roads to drive on. Okay? You know what I'm saying, yes, sir? Yeah. Right on. Okay. Now, okay, my dear. Okay. Now, in terms of housing, when we were here last time, the Prime Minister was here with us. By the way, the Prime Minister couldn't be here with us today because he had to attend the graduation of his son. And I mean, let's be honest, if you have to attend the graduation of your son, you can't be here. As a matter of fact, he invited me to a little party tonight. But from here, I go to Loda to the geothermal meeting, so it's difficult for me. But he has said to me to say to you that all what he pledged during that meeting, when we came here for the town hall meeting, we will deliver, he will deliver. And today's testament to the fact that we will do a little delivery of something just now again, like we did last time when he handed a check of the 140 something or so $1,000. $146,000 for this road here. We handed that to you and you have implemented this project. Today, we'll hand over a check of $250,000 for small business development. That's just for Cochrane alone. And out of that, you'll have about some 40 something of you all receiving assistance for your small business. Ms. Nicholas from the Ministry of Commerce spoke about, the importance of small business and what we have to do with that money. And I urge you as much as possible, use the money wisely for your little business to sustain yourselves. Because things are not easy these days. We don't go around just getting money from friendly governments. It's difficult right now for countries. Some of our friends are under pressure, as you know. Today was the 12th anniversary of the Petro-Caribbean Initiative. And what happened in Venezuela 2 days ago and what you saw in the news there in terms of guys going on helicopters and throwing bombs at their Supreme Courts and other areas in Venezuela and then running to hide, that's not right. And you know what's doing that? The people who are doing these things are the elite crew, the people who control the money and the influence from these first world countries. And it's all because of the oil. They are behind the people's oil. So they want to destabilize this country, put people inside of there who will sell the oil to them. I'm not going to call names, but you ought know what I'm talking about. These are folks who are coming to destabilize the working class, the middle class, the poor people, to take their resources. And it's just a few of them fighting the people. So today being the 12th anniversary of the Petrocarbon Initiative, which has blessed us well because there are people in Cochrane who are benefiting from it and I'd like more to benefit from it. And that's important. As I say to you, do not take these things for granted. Don't do that. The people are under some serious pressure right now, very, very serious. So I urge you to put your hats together and pray for Venezuela. Pray for them. They are our friends, okay? Now, housing, we'll deal with housing in the new financial year because housing is a more complicated aspect in terms of development. But of course, we have purchased the land at the back there, and that is all to expand the housing stock of Cochrane. So in the new financial year, that's something we're going to be working with. For us here, I want when I come to the next town hall meeting, and I'm feeling that I'm always ready for it here because we have delivered one, we have delivered another one today. By the time you wink, I will deliver another one. So I think I'm ready to come and read a report card to you again. And I want to say to those of you, there's a lot of people who submitted application forms for the small business program. We're dealing with the first set of you. There's something like 40-something of you. That's a lot. Rest assured, everyone who applied, forgetting your color, you will benefit. I'm not saying that because of the color, you may not consider me someday in life. I'm hoping so. But this is not about politics. This is about trying to help the people of Cochrane raise your level and work with you. So all I want from you this afternoon is for us to cooperate more. Let's try to build Cochrane. Forget this negative program about, talking ill of the country, bringing on the country. Let's work together among ourselves, man, for peace and love in the place. And let's, take this country to the next level. So ladies and gentlemen, as I've said to you, my type of politics is people-centered politics. Yes, we'll put the roads down. They're very, very useful. But I want to get more and more into the homes and into your being to find out what you want. There are a lot of programs I am running in the Rosa Valley. Some of them are very, very private because they involve personal business of people. But I want to say to you, feel free, check me out. Let's run the program. Let's find out what are your problems from a health point of view, from a social point of view, from inside your home, your school, your children, your everything, your family. And let's work together. So with those few words, I say thank you for coming today. I must say that's a heavy crowd. As a matter of fact, we needed a big, almost like a stadium for it because when we look across here, the crowd across here is almost as large as this one here. So, but I'm still happy to be here. And of course, I like how the cameras are arranged today. In the background, there was a lovely Deye Ceten Road. So, Madam Chair, people of Cochrane, Mr. President, other members of the head, Ms. Nicholas, and all of you here, I really thank you for listening to me today, and let's continue to work together. I thank you.
Okay, I am Monica. Everybody know me? One Monica in Cochrane. Yes. I am thankful. I grew up here, Deye Ceten. The road, we started the road from scratch, carry stones to make wheel tracks, from here to go back. Then started the road a little piece by a little piece, until now. Thank you for the government, thanks in the government, our parliamentary representative, and all who help to make us have a road. It is more passable for me. I haven't got to walk, I can go to church barefooted. My foot will not dirty. And I haven't got to walk with a piece of cloth to wipe my shoes again, and my toe will not knock. No labu again for me. I have a highway, and that's Monica's highway. I hope it's that you put on it. Right, Monica's highway. So I am thanking the Prime Minister is not there. I'm thanking the government. I'm very thankful for it. I have a road, a passable road.